Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to Nalla Narasimha Reddy Education Society's group of institutions, Integrated Campus, Hyderabad. Structural Engineering 1, Reinforced Cement Concrete, RCC. I am Dr. A. Mahesh Babu, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. This video, lecture 3, Structural Engineering. What is structural engineering? Structural engineering is a branch which involves the applications of the different branches like physics, mathematics, now electronics, computers, and empirical knowledge to safely design the bones and load-bearing elements of man-made structures. Modern day structural engineering provides a large and detailed body of knowledge that can accurately predict the performance of different shapes and materials used in structures to resist loads and stresses on structures. We know different types of loads will act on the structures. Due to loads, stresses will be developed in different elements or parts of the structures. So different types of loads when acting on a structure, the geometry of the structure is also important. Shape of the structure also important. And also materials. Which material we are going to use in the structure to resist those loads and stresses on structures. The principles of structural engineering were used thousands of years ago when building structures like pyramids in Egypt, Greece. Structural engineers are trained professionals who are responsible for making sure that structures we use in our daily lives like bridges, flyovers, highways, tall buildings, steel structures, all these should be safe and stable, and they should not collapse under applied loads. As discussed, there are different types of loads: live load, dead load, wind load, snow load, earthquake loads. So we are professional. We are trained professionals, and will make sure that the structures are safe. The bridge is safe. They do this by applying their technical knowledge to specify different types of construction materials in various shapes and geometries and design structures that can withstand the pressure and stresses of their environment, such as gravity loads, storms, and earthquakes. See, for one or two or three stories, there is no such type of stresses or loads. But whenever tall buildings, say 15 floors, above 15 meters, 20 meters, 20 floors, see tall, high rise structures, they will undergo pressures because of wind load, other loads. In earthquake prone zones, you will have earthquake forces. So, as a structural engineer, we have to design by considering these all loads in safe, and the economy also important. See, what are the materials we are going to use? This is also decided by structure engineer. The one most important of the structure engineer is the plan and elevation is given by architect. According to his plan and design, structural engineer will give design of different components of the structure. See, this is one type of building having different shape. One of the tall building. This is one of the bridge, cable bridge. These are wonders made by our civil engineers. We can say proudly, see, this is our work. See, this is one of the beautiful bridge. This is flyover. See, there is no traffic jam and there is a bridge, cable suspension bridge. This is one of the tallest tower in the world. You will see different type of towers and with different shapes. This is also one of the example for tallest tower, high-rise towers. Coming to our structure, you have to understand what is the structure. What are the components of the structure? First one is footings, columns, beams, slabs, staircase, other structural elements. So this is order of the construction, okay? But in design part will come from the slab. I will explain in coming topics. So these are important components of the structure. In this subject, we are going to learn to design these beams and how to design the columns, how to design the slabs, how to design the footings, how to design staircase. These are all important component of the structure. See, you observe this figure carefully. This is, say, foundation. Okay, this is, say, below the ground. Okay, this is column. This is column. This vertical member is column. All right. So this is beam. If you see, this is beam, and this is slab. This is slab. Okay. See, this is a typical RCC frame building. See, you understand. Now we'll start from footing, foundation, the columns, beams, slab, like that. But in design, first loads from the slab, live load, dead load. They will transfer loads to the beams, from beams to columns, columns to footings. So this is the design analysis. So how the load will transfer from top to bottom, and what are the movements and the column. So ultimately footings. So after getting loads and movements, we'll design the first footings, then columns, beam, slabs, staircase, etc. So this is a different. So reverse way construction. Okay. So this is, you observe, this is a typical RCC frame of the building. So, and next one is, see, this is a example of the which is under construction. You see, we will observe the this is column. Okay. See, these are steel bars. This is, we are designing how many bars required for this column or this column or this column or middle column according to your loads and movements. So this is design of RCC structure. If you observe, see, this is very important. The material, here we are using cement concrete reinforcement. Why we are using these? See, this is very important for structural engineers. See, in coming topics, we'll see why we are going to use only reinforcement, not other things, and cement concrete, because of durability, safety, and availability, and good bond between reinforcement and concrete. So these are all important factors in using the different component of the construction of the component of the structures. Okay, we will see in next class other important topics related to unit 1. I will end this lecture.